Ladies and gentlemen, champions in the making, dreamers on the brink of greatness, I came here today to tell you something bold, something undeniable, and something that's been burning in my heart. I'm going to win. Victory begins in the heart long before it is seen in the external world. It is a mindset, a deeply rooted belief, and a conviction that shapes how we approach life, challenges, and opportunities. This principle is not about blind optimism or wishful thinking. It is about cultivating a winning attitude that starts from within. Every great achievement in history was birthed in the mind and heart of someone who dared to believe it was possible. They envisioned success, embraced the struggle, and carried the unwavering belief that they were destined to prevail. This internal victory is the foundation for all external accomplishments. It determines how you respond when faced with setbacks, discouragement, or failure. If your heart is rooted in doubt, fear, or hesitation, it will manifest in your actions. But when your heart is aligned with confidence, resilience, and determination, nothing can deter you from reaching your goals. It all begins with a decision to see yourself as capable, worthy, and destined for greatness. This decision is not contingent on your current circumstances or the opinions of others. It is an intrinsic resolve that says, I can and I will. This inner belief is not arrogant, it is essential. Without it, every challenge will feel insurmountable. Every obstacle will seem like a permanent roadblock, and every failure will appear as final. Your heart is the engine that powers your journey. If it is filled with doubt, you will stall at every turn. But if it is fueled by belief, determination, and courage, you will find a way to keep moving forward, no matter the terrain. This is why victory must start within. It is not about waiting for external validation or success to feel like a winner. It is about embodying the mindset of a winner even before you see tangible results. The world is full of examples of people who overcame insurmountable odds because they first conquered their inner battles. They silenced the voices of doubt and fear, both internal and external, and chose to believe in themselves. This belief did not guarantee an easy path, but it provided the strength to persevere. Victory in the heart gives you the tenacity to push through adversity and the clarity to see opportunities where others see barriers. This inner victory requires discipline and intentionality. It means guarding your thoughts, speaking words of faith and positivity, and surrounding yourself with influences that uplift and inspire you. The heart is sensitive. It absorbs what you expose it to. If you feed it negativity, it will become discouraged. But if you nourish it with hope, encouragement, and truth, it will become a fortress of strength. Believing in your ability to win does not mean ignoring reality or dismissing challenges. It means acknowledging them but refusing to let them define you. It means seeing obstacles as temporary and problems as puzzles to solve, not as permanent conditions. When your heart is set on victory, you develop a resilience that allows you to adapt, learn, and grow from every experience. The heart, when filled with the conviction of victory, becomes a powerful magnet for success. It influences your thoughts, actions, and even the energy you bring into every situation. People are drawn to confidence and positivity, and opportunities often arise when you carry yourself with the assurance that you are capable of achieving great things. This does not mean you will never face rejection or failure, but it does mean you will not be defined by them. Many people wait for external circumstances to change before they believe they can succeed. They wait for the perfect job, the ideal partner, or the right moment to feel victorious. But those who understand that victory starts in the heart know that waiting is a trap. They choose to claim victory now in the present, regardless of their circumstances. They recognize that the mindset of a winner is not dependent on what they have, but on who they are. This inner conviction transforms how you approach challenges. Instead of fearing them, you see them as opportunities to grow stronger and wiser. Instead of avoiding risks, you embrace them with calculated confidence. Instead of giving up at the first sign of trouble, you dig deeper, knowing that perseverance often leads to breakthroughs. Victory in the heart also involves letting go of the past. Many people carry the weight of previous failures, disappointments, and regrets, which clouds their ability to see the possibilities ahead. But when your heart is set on winning, you learn to release what no longer serves you. You understand that the past does not define your future unless you let it. This shift in perspective is not always easy, but it is necessary. It requires faith in yourself and your abilities and in the process of growth. It requires a willingness to embrace uncertainty and step into the unknown with confidence. This is where true winners are born, not in the absence of fear, but in the decision to move forward despite it. Inner victory also means taking responsibility for your mindset. It is easy to blame external factors for our lack of success, but true winners understand that the greatest battles are fought within. They take ownership of their thoughts, attitudes, and actions, knowing that these are the real determinants of their success. This is why self-talk is so important. The words you speak to yourself shape your reality. If you constantly tell yourself that you are not good enough, that you will never succeed, or that the odds are against you, your heart will believe it. But if you affirm your worth, your capabilities, and your potential, you will create a foundation for victory. The journey to external success is rarely linear. There will be ups and downs, moments of triumph and moments of doubt. But when your heart is anchored in the belief that you are destined to win, you will find the strength to keep going. This inner conviction acts as a compass, guiding you through the storms and keeping you focused on the goal ahead. It is important to remember that inner victory is not a one-time decision, it is a daily commitment. It requires constant renewal, especially in the face of challenges. It means waking up every day and choosing to believe in your ability to overcome, achieve, and thrive. This is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Your heart is the birthplace of dreams, the reservoir of hope, and the seat of your deepest convictions. When you fill it with the belief that you are a winner, you unlock a power that cannot be taken from you. This is the power to rise above circumstances, to defy the odds, and to create a life that reflects your highest potential. Victory in the heart is not just about personal success, it is about living in a way that inspires others. When you carry yourself with confidence and resilience, you become a beacon of hope for those around you. You show them what is possible, and you encourage them to believe in their own potential. This ripple effect is one of the greatest legacies you can leave behind. Ultimately, victory in the heart is about aligning with your true self, the self that is bold, courageous, and unshakable. It is about living with purpose, passion, and conviction, knowing that you were created for greatness. This belief does not guarantee an easy path, but it does guarantee a meaningful one. Winners create opportunities and declare their success in advance. This powerful principle reveals a fundamental truth about success. It is not something that merely happens to you. It is something that you actively create. Winners do not wait for the perfect circumstances, the right moment, or for everything to align in their favor. Instead, they take initiative, make bold moves, and declare their success with confidence, knowing that it is not only possible but inevitable if they remain determined and focused. Creating opportunities means that you refuse to sit back and wait for life to hand you success on a silver platter. It means you actively seek out ways to move forward, innovate, and push past the barriers that others might see as insurmountable. While most people wait for doors to open, winners take the time to knock down walls. They recognize that opportunities are not always given but must be earned and made. This mindset is what sets them apart. It is the difference between passivity and action, between those who let life happen to them and those who shape their destiny with their own hands. Winners understand that success is not guaranteed, but opportunity is. Every day is filled with potential if you know how to recognize and seize it. Opportunities are all around us in the form of challenges, new relationships, emerging trends, and untapped markets. It is not enough to simply recognize them, you must be prepared to act when they present themselves. A winner is someone who, when faced with an opportunity, does not hesitate or second guess. They have a clear vision of where they are going and a strong belief that they are worthy of success. This belief propels them into action, helping them to see what others might overlook. Creating opportunities also means taking responsibility for your future. It means stepping out of your comfort zone and taking risks when others might play it safe. Many people live their lives waiting for a sign, a nudge from the universe, or for someone to give them permission to succeed. But winners understand that the first step to creating opportunity is taking ownership of their actions. They know that success is not about waiting for luck or waiting for others to decide that it is their time. It is about making a bold decision to pursue their dreams with relentless determination. This kind of proactive mindset is what enables winners to declare their success in advance. They do not wait for confirmation from the world that they are on the right track. Instead, they trust in themselves and in their ability to create the life they desire. They make a statement, not just to others, but to themselves, that their success is inevitable. This declaration is not a boast or an act of arrogance, but a powerful affirmation that shapes their actions. When you declare your success in advance, you are aligning your thoughts, actions, and energy with the outcomes you want to achieve. You are setting the stage for the future you envision. And you are doing so with the unwavering confidence that success is already in motion. The act of declaring success in advance is an expression of belief and commitment. It is a commitment to the vision you have for your life and a belief that you have what it takes to see that vision through. This declaration is not about waiting for validation or approval from others. It is about confidently stepping into your purpose and knowing that your efforts will yield results. It is about acting with conviction even when the road ahead seems uncertain. Winners understand that success is not just about what happens to them, but about what they make happen. They are not passive participants in life, they are active creators of their reality. This mindset allows them to turn challenges into opportunities, setbacks into lessons, and obstacles into stepping stones. It is not that winners do not face difficulties, it is that they refuse to let those difficulties define them. Instead of seeing challenges as barriers, they see them as the raw materials from which they can build their future. Creating opportunities is not always easy. It requires resilience, persistence, and a willingness to face rejection or failure. But winners embrace these challenges because they know that every setback is an opportunity for growth. They learn from their mistakes, adjust their strategies, and keep moving forward with greater wisdom and strength. The road to success is rarely smooth, but winners understand that it is the journey, not just the destination, that shapes them. One of the most powerful aspects of creating opportunities is the ability to see possibilities where others see problems. Many people focus on what is not working, on the obstacles in their way, or on the reasons why something cannot be done. Winners, on the other hand, focus on solutions. They look at the same situation and ask, what can be done? How can I turn this challenge into an advantage? This mindset enables them to create opportunities even in the most difficult circumstances. They are not defeated by adversity, they are motivated by it. In addition to creating opportunities, winners also understand the importance of networking and building relationships. Opportunities often come in the form of people, whether they are mentors, collaborators, or potential customers. Winners do not isolate themselves or try to go it alone. They build a network of individuals who support and encourage them. They understand that success is not just about individual effort, but about the connections you make along the way. By surrounding themselves with the right people, winners create an environment that nurtures success. Another key to creating opportunities is consistency. It is not enough to take action once and expect immediate results. Winners know that success is the result of sustained effort over time. They are committed to showing up every day, doing the work, and continually moving closer to their goals. Consistency is what transforms dreams into reality. It is the small, persistent actions that compound over time and lead to big results. Declaring success in advance is not just about positive thinking, it is about setting clear intentions and aligning your actions with those intentions. Winners do not merely hope for success, they expect it. This expectation creates a sense of urgency and purpose that propels them into action. They do not wait for things to fall into place, they make them fall into place through hard work, determination, and a relentless focus on their goals. This attitude of creating opportunities and declaring success also extends to how winners approach challenges. Instead of seeing obstacles as roadblocks, they see them as opportunities to demonstrate their creativity, resilience, and problem-solving abilities. They understand that the greatest opportunities often arise from the most difficult situations. It is in the face of adversity that true leaders are forged. By embracing challenges with confidence and determination, winners continually create opportunities for themselves and others. Winners also understand the importance of mindset in creating opportunities. They believe in abundance, not scarcity. They do not see the success of others as a threat, but as proof that success is possible for anyone who is willing to put in the work. They operate from a mindset of possibility, knowing that the world is full of opportunities waiting to be seized. This mindset is contagious. It inspires others to take action, collaborate, and create their own opportunities. At its core, the idea that winners create opportunities and declare success in advance is about ownership and belief. It is about taking full responsibility for your future and committing to the actions required to make that future a reality. It is about having the courage to take risks, the wisdom to learn from mistakes, and the persistence to keep going even when the journey gets tough. Those who create opportunities and declare their success in advance are not waiting for life to happen to them. They are making life happen. They are not sitting back and hoping for the best. They are stepping forward with confidence and certainty, knowing that success is not just possible but inevitable. Failure is a stepping stone, not a final destination. This truth, though simple, holds profound power for anyone striving to achieve greatness. Failure is an inevitable part of any journey toward success, and how you view it can determine whether you remain stagnant or rise to new heights. Many people fear failure, avoiding it at all costs, as if it were a reflection of their worth or potential. But the reality is that failure is not the end of the road, it is a critical part of the process. Failure teaches us lessons that success cannot. When everything goes according to plan, there is little need to reflect, adjust, or grow. Success can be gratifying, but it does not challenge you in the same way failure does. Failure forces you to confront your weaknesses, question your assumptions, and rethink your strategies. It humbles you while simultaneously making you stronger, sharper, and more prepared for the next opportunity. Consider how innovation and progress are often built on the back of failures. Many of history's greatest achievements came after repeated setbacks and missteps. Inventors, entrepreneurs, artists, and leaders all share one thing in common: they did not let failure define them. Instead, they used it as fuel to keep moving forward. They understood that each failure brought them one step closer to success. Each mistake carried valuable insights, and each setback was an opportunity to refine their approach. Failure also builds resilience. It is one thing to succeed when the conditions are perfect, but it is another thing entirely to rise after a fall. Resilience is the ability to recover quickly from setbacks, to adapt in the face of adversity, and to maintain focus on your goals despite obstacles. This kind of mental toughness is not innate, it is developed through experience, and failure is one of the greatest teachers of resilience. When you fail, you are forced to confront the discomfort of falling short. It may sting, and it may even shake your confidence temporarily, but it also reveals your capacity to endure and grow. Each time you get back up after a failure, you prove to yourself that you are capable of overcoming challenges. This builds a sense of inner strength and self-belief that no amount of easy success could ever provide. Failure is also a powerful motivator. When you fail, you gain clarity about what truly matters to you. It sharpens your focus, ignites your determination, and pushes you to work harder and smarter. People often discover their greatest passions and strengths not in moments of triumph, but in moments of failure. It is during these times that they realize what they are willing to fight for and what they are truly capable of achieving. Embracing failure as a stepping stone requires a shift in mindset. Instead of seeing failure as something to be avoided, it must be viewed as a natural and necessary part of growth. This shift does not mean that failure should be celebrated for its own sake, but rather that it should be recognized for the value it brings to the journey. Each failure holds lessons that, if embraced, can propel you closer to your goals. One of the most common fears surrounding failure is the fear of judgment. People worry about what others will think if they fail, fearing ridicule, disappointment, or rejection. But this fear often says more about the onlooker than it does about the one who failed. Those who truly understand success recognize that failure is a badge of courage, a sign that you dared to try. They admire resilience and persistence far more than an unbroken streak of wins. Failure also teaches humility. It reminds you that you do not have all the answers, that you are not infallible, and that growth is a lifelong process. Humility is not about diminishing your worth or potential, it is about staying grounded, open to learning, and willing to improve. When you approach failure with humility, you see it not as a reflection of your inadequacy, but as an opportunity to become better. There is a certain freedom in embracing failure. When you let go of the fear of failing, you free yourself to take risks, try new things, and push boundaries. Playing it safe may minimize the chances of failure, but it also limits the scope of success. True innovation, progress, and achievement often come from stepping outside of your comfort zone, and failure is an inherent part of that process. Failure also fosters creativity. When your original plan does not work, you are forced to think differently, explore new ideas, and find alternative solutions. This process of trial and error often leads to breakthroughs that would not have been possible otherwise. Some of the most innovative ideas in history were born out of failed attempts to solve a problem. Failure, when embraced, can be a catalyst for ingenuity. The path to success is rarely linear. It is filled with twists, turns, detours, and dead ends. Failure is what helps you navigate this path. It provides feedback, shows you what does not work, and points you in the direction of what might. Without failure, there would be no way to measure progress or refine your approach. Failure also strengthens relationships. When you fail, you often need to rely on the support, encouragement, and wisdom of others to recover and move forward. This process deepens connections, fosters empathy, and reminds you of the importance of community. It is in moments of failure that you discover who truly supports you and who is willing to stand by you through thick and thin. Another important aspect of failure is its role in building character. Success may boost your confidence, but failure builds your integrity. It challenges you to stay true to your values, to persevere even when the odds are against you, and to remain committed to your vision. The way you respond to failure says more about your character than the way you handle success. Failure also forces you to confront your fears. It strips away illusions and forces you to face reality. This can be uncomfortable, but it is also liberating. When you stop running from failure, you realize that it is not as terrifying as you once believed. You learn to separate your self-worth from your outcomes, recognizing that failure is an event, not an identity. Failure is a teacher that no amount of success can replace. It provides lessons that are often painful but always valuable. These lessons help you grow not only as a professional or an entrepreneur, but as a person. They teach you patience, perseverance, and the importance of continuous learning. The key to using failure as a stepping stone is reflection. It is not enough to experience failure, you must also analyze it. What went wrong? What could have been done differently? What lessons can be learned? Reflection turns failure into a tool for growth rather than a source of regret. Ultimately, failure reveals your strength, your passion, and your commitment to your goals. It strips away the superficial and forces you to dig deep, to find out what you are truly made of, and to discover what you are willing to fight for. It reminds you that success is not about avoiding failure, but about using it as a foundation to build something greater. Failure is not the end of the story, it is the chapter that sets the stage for the greatest victories yet to come. Battles are not meant to break you, but to make you. This is a truth that often reveals itself in the midst of struggle, pain, and adversity. Life, by its very nature, brings challenges. These challenges may feel overwhelming at times, but they carry within them the seeds of growth, strength, and transformation. Battles shape you, mold your character, refine your perspective, and prepare you for greater victories. When a battle begins, it can feel as though the weight of the world is pressing down on you. Fear and doubt creep in, whispering lies that tell you it is too much to bear or that you are not strong enough to endure. But battles are not about immediate triumph, they are about enduring, persevering, and learning in the process. They are about discovering the strength that you never knew you had and unleashing it against the forces that try to hold you back. The breaking point in a battle often feels like the end, but it is actually a crossroads. It is the moment where you decide whether to give up or press forward. And in pressing forward, you find that what seemed like the limit of your endurance was only the beginning of your strength. The human spirit is incredibly resilient, capable of withstanding far more than it often realizes. It is in the heat of the battle that this resilience is revealed and tested. Challenges come in many forms: physical, emotional, financial, relational, or even spiritual. Each one presents a unique set of difficulties, but all have the potential to teach and transform. They demand patience, wisdom, and courage. And while the journey through them may feel lonely, every step forward is a testament to your resolve. The most remarkable victories are often preceded by the fiercest battles. Battles are not random, they have purpose. They come to teach lessons, build endurance, and prepare you for what lies ahead. If life were devoid of struggle, growth would stagnate. Comfort zones, while appealing, are not where greatness is cultivated. Greatness is born in the uncomfortable, the uncertain, the inaccessible. It is in these spaces stretched beyond what you thought possible, and where you begin to see the true scope of your potential. When you face a battle, it is essential to shift your perspective. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What is this teaching me?" This simple shift turns the struggle into an opportunity for growth. It takes the focus off the pain and places it on the progress. No one enjoys the struggle, but everyone emerges from it stronger, wiser, and more determined, understands its value. Consider the process of refining gold. It is not a gentle or easy process. The gold is subjected to intense heat, melted down until it is unrecognizable and all its impurities rise to the surface. Only then does it emerge purer, brighter, and more valuable. Life's battles serve a similar purpose. They strip away what no longer serves you: fear, doubt, complacency, and leave behind the essence of who you truly are. Strength is not built in the absence of struggle, but in the midst of it. Muscles grow through resistance. The heavier the weight, the stronger they become. The same is true for the heart, mind, and spirit. Every time you face a challenge, you're given an opportunity to grow stronger, to learn something new, and to develop resilience. Resilience is not the absence of pain, but the ability to move forward despite it. It is natural to feel discouraged during a battle. There will be moments when the fight feels endless, when the progress seems minimal, and when the finish line appears out of reach. These moments are the defining ones. They are the moments where your character is shaped, your perseverance is tested, and your faith is strengthened. Pushing through these moments is what separates those who achieve victory from those who surrender to defeat. Battles also have a way of revealing truth. They strip away illusions and force you to confront reality. This can be uncomfortable, but it is also liberating. You begin to see what truly matters, who truly supports you, and what you are truly capable of. Clarity often emerges from chaos, and the lessons learned in the midst of a struggle are some of the most profound. Sometimes battles feel like punishment, but they are often preparation. They prepare you for greater challenges, greater opportunities, and greater responsibilities. They teach you patience, humility, and gratitude. When you emerge from a battle, you carry with you not only the scars, but also the wisdom and strength that come from having faced it. Every battle is unique, but the principles of overcoming are universal. You must be willing to fight, to endure, and to believe that victory is possible. You must refuse to let setbacks define you or failures deter you. The path may not be straight, And the journey may not be easy, but every step forward is progress. Even when it feels like you're moving at a snail's pace, you're still moving. There is power in persistence. When you refuse to give up, no matter how hard the battle becomes, you send a message to yourself, to the world, and to the challenge itself that you are unbreakable. Persistence is not about denying the difficulty of the battle, but about refusing to let it have the final word. It is about rising every time you fall, trying again every time you fail, and holding on to hope even in the darkest moments. Battles also reveal the strength of your support system. While some fights are deeply personal, others require the help, encouragement, and wisdom of those around you. It is during these times that you discover who is truly in your corner. The people who stand by you in the midst of a battle are the ones who will celebrate with you when you emerge victorious. There is no shame in seeking help during a battle. Strength is not about facing challenges alone, but about knowing when to lean on others. It is about recognizing that true power comes from connection and community. The battles you face are not meant to isolate you, but to remind you of the importance of relationships and the strength that comes from unity. Sometimes the greatest battle is the one within yourself. The fight against fear, doubt, and insecurity can be more daunting than any external challenge. But these internal battles are also the most transformative. When you conquer the enemy within, no external force can defeat you. You learn to trust yourself, to believe in your abilities, and to stand firm in the face of adversity. Every battle has a purpose. Even if it is not immediately clear, it may be teaching you to let go, to trust, or to embrace change. It may be pushing you to take risks, to step out of your comfort zone, or to pursue your dreams. Whatever the lesson, the key is to remain open to it. The more you resist the battle, the harder it becomes. But when you lean into it, embrace it, and trust the process, you begin to see the beauty in the struggle. Life is not meant to be easy, but it is meant to be meaningful. The battles you face are not random or meaningless. They are part of a greater story. They are chapters in the narrative of your life, each one contributing to your growth, your wisdom, and your strength. And while the battles may be difficult, they are also opportunities to rise, to shine, and to show the world what you are made of.